Okay, y'all gotta bear with me. My computer went out on me. Once I said I was coming back live, my computer went out on me. So, y'all, I'm doing it. I told y'all I was coming July the 22nd at 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock, and I'm doing it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Shanterica's Healing Journey, helping others. Thank everyone who checked on me while I was away. I took the time out, to focus on my wedding, to focus on my family, to focus on my mentally. Like, I had to take the time. And tonight, we're going to talk about Season 2, Episode 1, Healing While Parenting. To me, healing while parenting means you still yourself while trying to be the best parent you can be. There are days where I still cry, days that I'm still learning how to be myself again. Days where I break down in front of my kids with their little eyes and they hug me, they pray over me, Healing doesn't mean that we always got to be strong. It means we got to fall just to get back up. Our children don't need perfect parents. They need parents that are willing to grow, love, apologize, and healing. And also, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I'm on three setup right now. So if you see me looking over here, I'm paying attention to everybody. Like, I'm paying attention to everybody. One question that someone said is reacting instead of responding. When they DM me that, I had to sit there and I had to say reacting instead of responding. How is that? Like, that made me put some thoughts in it. And I was like, okay, I just had a little incident, before. So I was like, I caught myself reacting instead of responding. And what boils my blood, I don't know if y'all got it, but what boils my blood is someone bring up the old me. Don't bring up the old me. Don't bring up my past. Leave that alone. Don't do it. Sometimes I want to go off, but I remind myself that I'm healing, and that's the important of it. I don't have to prove myself. I don't have to prove a point no more. And every time I choose peace over chaos, I choose the new me. And that's what made me think of, like, you know what, you are changing. You didn't go off. You didn't cuss them out, or you didn't want to fight, So my question to y'all, have y'all ever had someone to pull the old y'all back out? And how did y'all respond? How did y'all go through it? The second question someone asked me was apologizing to my children. And I said, I'm still learning. I ain't lying to y'all. I'm still learning about that. I'm like, I fuss at my kids, when I'm frustrated or someone upsetting me or everything, or when you angry, or when you depressed and you just don't want nobody to bother you. So I'll calm down and I'll be like, come here. I'm sorry. You caught me at the wrong time. Something happened and I took it out on y'all. I'm sorry. Forgive me. And my kids be like, well, mama, it hurted my feelings. And I'll be like, I'm sorry. Mama trying to be better. Because I want my children to know that adults make mistakes too. I don't need them knowing that only kids make mistakes and all adults make mistakes too. So when they make a mistake, they can know, hey, my mama used to say, she used to take accountability of what she did. And I want them to know, take accountability of your mistake and don't do it again, or keep trying to get better. And the question to y'all, do y'all apologize to y'all kids when y'all wrong? Or do y'all sweep it on the rug, or y'all feel like parents shouldn't apologize? Another question somebody asked me was breaking generation curses. I literally just talked to my cousin about this, my oldest cousin. I'm not going to say his name. I'm going to say his initial DS. And I was telling him, I said, I protect my kids because I want to show them a different path that we went through. We grew up seeing family members and friends cheating and lying and disrespecting each other and disrespecting themselves. Until I seen that's not normal. That's not normal. But I'm like, okay, that need to change. I need to break that. And I started breaking it from my kids. I want my kids to know that love is honesty, loyalty, respectful, communication, and taking accountability when they do wrong. Because you shouldn't want to hurt someone that you love. You say you love that person, why hurt them? That's not how they're going. And my husband taught me how to love and care. He taught me, y'all. My question to y'all, what's one generation curse that you determined to break off from your family, your kids? Let me know. Because baby, these questions, they coming. Another was choosing peace over punishment. I'm still learning this one. Sometimes I still choose punishment over peace when I'm overwhelmed. That's why I made my podcast, and my podcast is called My Healing Journey. I'm not here because I have all the answers. I'm healing too. And every day I'm learning to pause before I react. So that was like something that I can't really speak on it because I'm still learning from it. And I don't feel ashamed from it because I'm healing. And I want y'all to help me too. Like when y'all going through something and I can't express myself or you can't express yourself, I feel like we both can learn from each other. So my question to y'all, have y'all ever looked back and thought I could have handled that different? Another was giving my children what I didn't receive. So I was telling one of my friends, I'm giving my kids a 2-parent household. Something I didn't have. My dad was in jail. My mom, she died when I was at a young age. I'm also teaching them how to survive hard times, standing up when people are on them and mistreat them, and never let someone's opinion change who God created them to be. That's basically what I'm giving my kids. And I teach them that every day. What are y'all giving y'all children that y'all didn't receive growing up? Another question was learning to ask for help. I can't speak on that because I'm still learning this too. I don't like asking for help because I worry about what people might think, or what they might say, and that's why I don't ask for help. I'd rather hustle it for myself and for my kids, or I wait on their father. But I'm learning asking for help doesn't make me weak or a bad person or a bad parenting. It's just something that I need to learn to get over and heal from and start reaching out, asking family members or friends. And I was telling my sister, I said, I was like, man, I know I can do it, this and that. I said, but I don't ask people because they be like, well, I ain't tell y'all to have that many kids and this and that. And I ain't got time for it because, baby, I'm healing, but I will still go off. Like, that ain't what I asked you. I asked you, could you help me? That's what I asked. So I'm still learning, y'all. I'm still learning. So do y'all struggle when y'all ask people for help? Or y'all just don't do it? Y'all just go without? And that's basically what everything, was about today. Healing, just healing, period. Healing. So another thing that I said that I wanted to do is, repeat after me, y'all. I am healing. I am growing. I am not my past. I will break every unhealthy cycle. I chose peace. I chose purpose. And with God, I will continue my healing journey. Amen. Thank y'all for tuning in. If this topic you would like me to discuss more, leave it in the comments. Keep healing, keep growing. And thank y'all for being on this healing journey with me and more to it. Peace.